Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm finally doing, after quite a while, a model collection update. It's going to be a fairly quick one. I'm just going to go through them, every model, or mostly every one I have and all that, and basically show you my new kind of display area. I know I did the one last November or so when I got that shelf, the black one. And I showed kind of how I arrange them, but I didn't show this new one. I don't believe I did, where I have my bigger greens sitting on the floor on a couple pieces of wood that were actually left over from when I built the table. So I had those, and I figured I'd lay them down, and they look kind of good. The bottom half of the bookcase is actually books, you know, haha. But the top half is all my models and stuff like that, and the top is cranes and various parts. So basically, I'll start going through them. I'll start with the excavators like I usually do. Sorry for the lighting; it's not the best over here right now. All right, so there you see my. I got three books, two Caterpillar ones, and a encyclopedia of just earth moving equipment from like the early 1900s. To I think the book was published in like '02 or so, like that, something like that. So it's a really good book. If you ever want to see anything of those, I'll just request it or whatever, and I'll show you guys. All right, right there you see the 5110B, the Caterpillar 5110. And then I got a little Bobcat T300 skid steer, it's a little plastic one. Don't really know where I got it actually. Then in there you see the Komatsu PC 1100. I got the bucket and the stick off right now. I just usually keep it off. It fits better in the shelf, and plus I don't have to always take it apart every time I go to do like a dio or something like that. Because usually you haul it in pieces, and that's basically the most I've had it ever broken down. So next, as you see, is the Cat 312B. That's just there because I kind of ran out of space where it's supposed to go. I have to rearrange some stuff, so it's just sitting in the spot. That's an empty spot for right now, because I will be having an unboxing either Thursday or Friday of this week for a brand new model. It's an excavator. I'll give that away. I won't give what it is yet, but I really can't wait to get it. It's something I've wanted for quite a while, so it's going to go right there. So if you can maybe try to guess what would be between the 385 and the 1100, so in that size range. Next to the 312, you see the Caterpillar 385 CL. It's made by CCM in 148 scale, but it looks just like 158 scale. There's barely any difference. That's a really, really nice model. As you see, I did a few different customs. I put the custom cab lights on it. Don't really focus too well. And some different things. Took off the bucket. That's the regular bucket that comes on it, but I made some custom stuff for it too. But I have a video of that anyway if you want to check that out. Next to that is the WSI Hitachi 470. No, it's not. It's the WSI Hitachi 870. I don't know why I said 470. I wasn't really thinking there. That is the Hitachi 870. Really nice model, exceptionally detailed. There's quite a few reviews out there if you ever want to see one. I don't have one, but a couple other people have them, and they're really good. Exceptionally detailed model. WSI went all out on that one. It's a really good model, but otherwise I'm just going to keep going through them. Next to that is the Cat 375. Really nice model, old. I think it's from like the 90s or whatever. It's not that old, but for models it is. Really nice model. If you don't have one, I'd get it. It's really hard to find. I got that one for a good price and put a hydraulic line on it, as you can see there. I put one on each side, but whatever. Otherwise, alright, so next to that is the Caterpillar 374D LME. Next to that is I have two Caterpillar 365 BL Series 2 excavators. I have two of those. The one, this one here is the kit one where it comes in a bunch of pieces and you put it together. I like that one a lot because nothing's riveted, so you can take it all back apart and make it look awesome for hauling in or whatever. So it looks really nice if you do that. And it comes all apart because it's just pins. It's very simple. Nothing's riveted. Let's go down to the next one down here, which the lighting's awful for the most part. Sorry about that. That's the Volvo EC650. That's a crappier model, but I still like it. I keep it. I wouldn't sell it. It just kind of fits in. So it's like a big ME machine. I haven't really used it in quite a few years on any sort of a dial. Maybe I will one day. Maybe a mining or a quarry dial. Next to that is the Volvo EC700B. It's a nice model. A bunch of pieces were falling off it, and it's just like the dog bone linkage doesn't stay on. I've had to glue that back on. And I got to get new pins for it. The pins are just too small, and the friction part of them just doesn't work at all. Next to that is the brand new John Deere 470 GLC. That's a really nice model. I have a review of that if you want to see. Next to that is the Hitachi 450. I did some custom to that. I kind of weathered the bucket, weathered the tracks a little bit. If you want to see a picture of that, I think I have one on my Facebook fan page. Next to that, which is the 16,000s boom is getting in the way, but you could see the Liebherr 954. That's the high reach demo machine. The high reach boom's in actually. It's in I have it over in my parts drawer, or attachments drawer, where I have all my other attachments for old machines. I keep that one on because it obviously fits better on the shelf. Next to that one is the Caterpillar 225, made by Joel. I got that for like $12 at a flea market. I just couldn't pass it up. I never really saw one before. It's not the best model, but it fits, you know. Next to that is I believe that is the Caterpillar 336 DL. That's a nice model, very nice. I recommend getting one if you don't. I want to get the new one with the shear eventually. Next to that one is the Caterpillar 330D. It's one of my most favorite models. I just really love the 330 or the 330 series. That size range. I just love the Caterpillar 330 though. It's really is a good model. Next to that is the Komatsu PC350. I want to get the new one, the 360 eventually. I just don't have the money right now to buy it, but I would like to eventually get that, the 360. It looks cool. The new cab colors or design or whatever, it looks cool. So I'd like to eventually get that. Next to the 360 or 350 is the Caterpillar 320D with a custom thumb on it. I bought off of Buffalo Road Imports. Really nice. Definitely completes the model. I like it like that. Just for any site, you know, if you're land clearing, it really does work with the machine. We'll go down to the next shelf down here. I'm a little too far zoomed. That's the Volvo EC240 BLC. Next to that is the Terex 225. Next to that is the JCB 220. Next to that's the Volvo EW180B. It's a nice machine, very nice for roads, you know, road work or whatever. Got right there the D11R, and behind all of those is a crane, a cheaper crane made by a Siku or Siku or whatever. It's all right. It's not the best crane though. Moving on. That's a trailer I got from the Bobcat truck. That's just I got the first gear Terry trailer sitting on it, and then that's the flatbed trailer on it. If it would focus. There we go. I got two Bobcat 430s. Behind the 430s are two Oshkosh snowplows, and then behind this 430s boom right here is the what is it, CK25, I think? I don't know. Yeah, the skid steer Komatsu CK25. It's my custom dump trailer, which I'm pretty sure I have a video up on that, or of that. East dump trailer, and then my Trail King Lowboy with a custom dolly on it, and then just some wood and stuff like that sitting on it. Moving on. In there we got some miscellaneous stuff sitting in the bed of the 777D. I got a 345 all broken down, and then a John Deere backhoe. Got a Caterpillar 825B soil compactor, and then in there I got a 5080 front shovel, and just some things hanging, straps and stuff. Back in here we have the really can't see it unfortunately, but sorry about that, guys. Behind the D7, which you see right in the front, is the D10, and then behind the D6, there we go, if I go in there like that, is the D8T, the brand new one. I love that model. And next to that is the D8R, and then we'll come back up to the front. We got the D7E, the D7E, and then I couldn't remember the letter on it. So we got the D7E, the D6T, D6K, and D5G. And then back in there again, we got the 850K John Deere, LGP I believe it is, and then the John Deere 764 high-speed dozer. Then we'll go back in here again. We got the Caterpillar 963D track loader, and then next to that is a paver. I do not remember the numbers. I think it's a 655, if I'm guessing. I believe it's a 655 or something like that. Wheeled paver, and then next to that is a roller. And then out in front we have the International Harvester 175 track loader, demolition version, and then the next to that is a Caterpillar roller. And then we have a Ham roller, and then a Caterpillar 432E backhoe, the side shift one. And now you're really not going to be able to see, but behind the log loader here is a skidder. It's a 748H, I believe. And then in front we have the 2154D log loader, and then the 959K tracked harvester. Then we'll move on. Sorry the video is getting kind of long, but I have quite a few models. Right there we have a Terex crane. Don't really know the number. I think it's 530 or 5530. I don't know, or 530. It's made by Joel. Not the best model, but you know it works. Looks all right. Then next to that we have the Yard Boss 5515. It's a nice little model. Then we have the Chevy pickup, the Bobcat version, and then the Caterpillar 924G loader. Then we got my Pete 389, Pete 369. I'm gonna jump out at 369, I believe it is. I could be wrong. That could be the 369. That could be the 389. Either one. I think that's a 389. That's a 369. I could be wrong. Correct me. I don't know. Can't remember. And then we have a little Bobcat S175, I believe, or S205. Same model. And then we'll move down. Right there, the first truck, the white one, that's a Freightliner Classic. That comes with the Bobcat. That's a Bobcat version with the trailer. Cat CT 660 and Peterbilt 367 maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong on all these. I'm pretty sure that one's a 369. That's a 367, and that's a 389. I think I just got them all there. Just for some reason, remember. Little Bobcat S175. First one on this shelf is the Kenworth W900, the Tonkin Replicas version. It's 1/53rd scale, a little smaller, but not too much of a difference. Caterpillar service truck, Peterbilt. 2 Oshkosh P-Series snowplows with a little Bobcat S175 sitting next to them, too. I have like 4 of those. The Caterpillar 740B ejector dump truck. Volvo A40D with a little Bobcat S175 skid steer, another one. That's the last one. We'll come down in here. We got the Bell B40D dump truck, Caterpillar D350D. Sorry for the 18,000. It's just kind of getting in the way. And then the Caterpillar 725. Come down another shelf. We got the Volvo A25C, Caterpillar 980G, John Deere loader. I'd say like a 624J maybe, something like that. Not too sure. The model doesn't have a number. It's one of those cheaper ones. And then we have a Komatsu WA470. Moving down, we have a what do you call it? Caterpillar 657G scraper, or belly scraper, whatever you want to call it, whatever the proper name is. Caterpillar 613G scraper, and then next to that we have the Cat 14M motor grader, and then the Caterpillar 950H wheeled loader. Moving on. What else do we got? All right, well, first with the Oshkosh cement mixer, and then the Schwing cement pump. I have 3 Freightliner Century class flatbeds: a white, a gray, and the ATS version, which is just a light blue. I love flatbeds, though. They really come in handy with cranes. Here we have the 4100 Ringer. Really, really nice model. Tall one, too. It can go taller, but to fit it on my table, it has to be that configuration. Next to that, we have the Manitowoc 16,000, which is a really nice model. I like that one quite a bit. Very tall, also. It's only missing one 40-foot section out of it, which I just can't fit because it won't fit on the table with it. I would have to boom it down a little more, and I just don't like the angle of it when it's like that. So, and then I'll go to the 18,000 last. Right here we have the Link Belt 8100. Very nice model, made by NZG. I have it all broken down for transport right now. Got the counterweights off, the stabilizers, stuff like that. Keys for it, and miscellaneous pile of wood. And tag trailer that goes on the back of the Bobcat, the Chevy, or the Chevy Silverado pickup, the Bobcat version, I should say. A couple Jersey barriers, and then the 4100 tower crane, which I have the extension kit for it I recently got, which I haven't added into it yet. I probably will for this new dial, which I'll be talking about in another video. Here we have the Manitowoc 4100 standard crawler crane. Love that model. It's just a base crane, but very nice to help do assembly videos and anything, just help to assemble. Moving on to the biggest and probably most favorite model in my entire collection, the Manitowoc 18,000, which is it's just a beast of a model, as you can see, compared to any other model I have. It's a monster. In height too. It's not the tallest that I have, but it's a beast. It just is. Unfortunately, TWH went out of business, and they're not going to be able to make a extension kit or anything like that, which really sucks. But maybe one day I'll pick up an older one for it. I don't know. But I'm really sad about that too, about TWH going out of business. That does suck. But fortunately, I was able to get all the Manitowoc cranes that I wanted out of it, which is pretty much everyone. The only one I don't have is the other liveries, the cranes come in, and then the 4100 dragline, which I really just wasn't interested in. But otherwise, so yeah, this is my Manitowoc 18,000, beast of a model. Absolutely love it. I have the Maxer just kind of sitting on it right now. Well, sitting. I don't have it, it's not pinned in because it's a real pain in the ass to put the pins in. But I just have it sitting there. I don't have the pennant lines attached just because I don't want all the stress on it or whatever. Just figure leave it kind of resting. But it is a beast of a model, as you can see. Just a monster. Alright guys, so sorry again for the length. I know it's like pushing 17 minutes right now, and just went over the 17-minute mark. Sorry about that. Sorry about the length, guys, but it really is. I just wanted to get this collection update in. And then the only new model that I will be getting anytime soon is the one that I'll be unboxing on either Thursday or Friday. The video will be up Thursday or Friday. Not too sure. Definitely by Friday, though. I should have it up, if latest Saturday. But otherwise, so the model that's coming for me, though, Thursday or Friday. Not sure which day, but that's the last final model I'll be getting for quite a while now, just simply because I'm kind of out of money. Besides, the summer's here, and I want to, kind of enjoy other stuff too. So, plus I bought the GoPro, which wasn't too cheap. I spent some money on that, and then this other model that I'm getting. But otherwise, guys, thanks so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for getting me to over the 300 mark for subscribers. That's awesome. And please, everybody, keep watching. And I'm pretty sure I have a link to my Facebook page on my channel. But if I don't, I will get that up. And then just look me up on Facebook, NY Construction Models. You should find me pretty easily. So. Otherwise, alright guys, so that is the model collection update for June 2013. And then be checking back in for updates soon on the new dial, which I will be talking about in another video. I don't have time to edit in now. But please check back in for that one. I'll be having a new dial set up, and I'm really probably more excited for this one than any other one I've done, because I'm going to incorporate my cranes and some pretty big earth moving equipment too. So. Excavator-wise and machines. I'm going to incorporate a lot of my models, which is I'm really excited for. So otherwise, guys, sorry again for the length. It's like 18:45 right now, 18 minutes or so. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.